Why don't you just end the shit yourself?
Angazi, maybe I don't know. Maybe ukuthi ngisase nethemba ukuthi
Coward.
maybe. I'm not a coward. I'm just ngisuke nginehope ukuthi mhlawumbe uzoshintsha shem. And then you do that one thing that pisses me off, then I get shy. So 2 weeks maximum. After lapo, next.
So if let's say your partner dies, how long do you think it would take you to first get over it and then like move on?
It would depend ukuthi relationship yethu benjani before ashona.
I see.
Yeah. So if be 5-2 ukuphela
whoa.
On to the next one.
So fast.
But if be such sharp like then obviously it would take longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in Zoom we acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be over it real quick. Like fast, G.
No, I mean I don't think it's a fast
Not
thing,
quick,
but then
but
it becomes easier.
yeah, it his card, yeah.
Yeah.
Once me accept into with the key, so
Yeah.
Like a month, you're done.
if it's a month, then it's a month. If it's a week, then I see it.
Because I feel like we don't move on because we haven't really accepted it. You're still holding on to that. You know it's not there, but you haven't really accepted it. So once you accept it, it's easier. It doesn't really happen quick, but then it's easier.
To accept.
Yeah.
So now, as an artist, do you think if your partner dies, would you put it in your music? Like, would you make that the focal point of your career after the fact? Or would you like disappear for a while? Booyah, like a year later, once everyone has actually forgotten about that incident?
Wow.
Or would you pull an AKA and do a song?
I would disappear. I would just slide back. I would slide back.
Nah?
I think Ian's what I mean is a conversation around the thing,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what happens. So if Uzoyenza ingoma, everyone wanna hear that song. So it's either when I wanna cash in on that or
Which is how I feel about the new joint, Tears Run Dry, you know? Because at first I'm like, okay,
your tears run dry.
yeah. I was like, okay, for me it was like, okay, this is shit so far. Because I don't like his music anyway. I was like, this is doo-doo. But I was like, but what is the idea behind it? Is this like an artist like mourning in public, musically, because that's what artists do?
Yeah.
Or is this a piece of shit nigga who's trying to make the most out of the situation? You know what I mean? You just did an interview which was rubbish. Just a week or two ago you posted that stupid status on IG with that joint to get Travis Scott and now there's a snippet. First line, bulletproof vest.
Out the
So
gate.
out the gate, bulletproof vest. Mutenza any bulletproof vest, nobody knows, but it's provocative. Gets the people going. You know what I mean? So and then I think if it was a different artist, if it was someone like a Stogie T or someone like Kuli Chana for that matter.
Yeah.
If something like that happens to them, it's like, okay, cool. And they release a snippet or they release a joint. It's like, okay, cool. This is someone mourning, like a musician. But I think with AKA, it gets a little tricky because of his character.
Exactly.
Yeah, because of the way he behaves on social media. So whenever he does something, you start to question whether it's genuine or not. Or whether it's just AKA being fucking AKA. I don't know how I feel about it. I, for one, would be happy if he just disappears.
Yeah.
Not for a while, like
Forever.
Thanos snap type disappear. Like, you know what I mean? Poof, gone. With his entire discography. Except levels. Yeah.
Because I also just feel like he just makes this whole situation just seems very foul.
Yeah.
You know?
Right?
It doesn't feel real to other people because of how he is literally enduring this whole thing. If maybe he had like faced the whole thing in a different manner, maybe people would have also been very, felt kind of bad about his situation. But then
Yeah, I think
It's just making this whole thing stinky.
Noma uthi uzidefenda ngezinto ekungamelanga sizazi.
Yeah.
everything passion.
Yeah.
Like
Passion. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the next photo he drops on social media is of him sitting on balcony. I would not be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. It's such an AKA type thing to do.
Exactly.
It's such an AKA type thing to do. And it's worrisome though. And it makes you wonder how far celebrities are willing to go to remain in the limelight. Like your Asha wearing, was it silver shorts? That whole fit he was rocking in the recent pictures. Omunye naye ngathi yazi.
as long as a trend.
As long as it's a trend, you know what I mean? As long as it's a trend. And I think that's where the music is going as well, which kind of
It's
sucks.
all about trends.
It sucks.
Yeah, now we're just trying to get money off of shock value.
Fast.
Shock value. I mean, that's the only reason someone like Big Casa exists. You know what I mean? Shock value. Like, oh shit! Oh my gosh! There's an idiot in the room. He's making a millionaire. You know what I mean? It's that type of shit. And even on social media, dog, like on Twitter, a girl would rock up, tweet like right now. This is the first time I'm getting a tweet.
Twitter, yeah.
She'll post a picture of her ass. And then I get 10k followers. No fucking
Put
way.
it Twitter, tweet your ass.
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
Tweet
No fucking
your
way.
ass.
Yeah.
Yes. There, not a shortcut.
Baba.
To fame.
Yeah, to feed, tweet. Shortcut, like more for the shortcut.
Like in SA right now, as long as you have thighs and an ass. Dog.
What?
Dog. If you have thighs and an ass. In SA right now, you're eating, dog.
What the fuck?
No, but okay, no, for real though. You need thighs, you need ass, and you need a very, very short dress. If the dress is skimpy, you're making money. Bang! Now, on God. Like, but no, tell me, like those girls, John Vulikate, why did they become popular? Why were they famous?
Who need this child? Karachi soup.
Dallas boy.
Yeah.
You know, Dallas mama Russian pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why did they pop off? Because thighs, skimpy dress, and ass.
They did what we did, but then in what
You know
they
what I mean?
were wearing.
Exactly. And, you know, they had cameras on and shit. The rest of us, we didn't have no cameras on. You know what I mean? The only person watching was God, ashamed of his children. Other than that, that's it. That's it, dog. That's it. Even with the celebrities that are like big, like Nadia Nakai, you know what I mean? Like Nadia Nakai is popular because you got thighs for days. You know what I mean? Mhlali got thighs for days. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone can sit.
Yes.
I was about to say,
Yeah, no, even I don't know.
I have no fucking idea,
just
dog.
love her.
I don't know what she does. But I know a couple of niggas that'll beat the skin off those cheeks. I'll tell you that much. That's all I know.
The skin. The skin of those shit.
Listen, man. I shit you not. That's all I know about her. You know? I'm gonna need a 5-minute break, yo. Delete cut.
No.
Thema.
Hell no.
You feel me? And even you see it a lot in America with the girls that become popular there, like especially in hip hop.
Yeah.
Especially like freaking Megan Thee Stallion, man. Like, Jesus fucking hell.
Naked.
Jeez, dog. Like rap. We don't need to see your thighs, man.
saw the thighs.
Oh, we've seen your thighs.
Naked.
Do something now. Agakoni. That's it. Agakoni. You know what I mean? That's it. That's it. She just makes stripper music.
Show the thighs, them to the ghostwriter, raps.
But think about it. If you're like Meg Thee Stallion or Nadia Nakai, are you really going to get a ghostwriter as well? I don't see it, dog. I don't see it. I can you imagine Meg Thee Stallion fucking drops an album at Panjong Common. It's just nah, this is her brand. Her brand is shaking her
And
ass.
she has to be consistent.
Yeah.
Exactly. She needs to remain in that lane.
And
Otherwise,
if you today your first bag doing that, then
Yeah.
there's no going back.
Yeah.
The moment she switches, it's like, dog, I got it. So you're not that girl.
That's
you're not a
so
thought.
good. Yeah.
That's not you. Nah, that's not what you
You're
do.
not a thought.
No, that's not you. Where's the alignment? Where's the brand alignment?
Consistency.
Exactly. And both that brings me to South Africa's music industry. Like, how many artists here have an identity? Like big artists, like mainstream artists, have an identity. Where you're like, unoguzwa, when something, right? Or you hear a beat and you're like, okay, now this is like a Kulichana type. This is something
Sure.
Kulichana would do. You know what I mean? How many artists here have that? I can only think of, okay, Stogie T, not Stogie T, but Dumi. Yeah, Dumi had that. Like, le Indoga Dumi le. You know, Zabs had that. Like, Mingi's Uteporai. I'm like, yeah, this is Zabs.
No way.
Yeah, this is Zabs. Shut the fuck up. Kenya. Zabs. You know, when you get in Zabs, I said, this one of Passeven, Nimporegil, yeah, it's a Zabs type thing.
What?
Last later.
You are your goddamn man, boy.
You hear me? Thomas, yeah, we are born a point. What am I now? Sure.
And I go,
I can't think of anyone.
Aye.
Yeah, so I can't.
I think I can spot an MT type beat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think MT has
Yeah.
some sort of identity.
And but how do they distinguish that from like a flame type beat? I feel like they almost make the same type of music. Something's in the water at Ambitious. Is Flame still at Ambitious? He left, right?
Yeah, he left.
Bamkoshile or Wambi?
Left.
Uzandela or Bamkoshile?
We have landed Reese.
But that's my board and everything because Ambitious doesn't play.
He was an artist, they're ambitious.
Yeah. They know Reese Magamba over now.
Because Ambitious tweeted recently, "Guti banda ngati ingoma zika Flame."
You.
I shit you not.
Flying to flame.
Wow. That person who's responsible for the Twitter account.
Yeah, Ambitious.
Yeah.
They're hungry for
They're
attention.
really bad.
Yeah,
They're
no.
really
They're hungry
bad.
for attention.
They're really bad.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
it's always just trash.
They're hungry for
Every
attention.
time today they always go at Identuzani Mabala.
Yeah. What happened to Mabala?
We've got a better roster than you guys. Blah blah blah.
Because Mabala was signing everyone, right?
Yeah.
They had pro. They had pro.
Like the
Am I lying?
pros or La Major League.
Yeah.
Nasty C.
Kelly Kumalo.
Kumalo was also.
No one defeated label.
Ricky Ray.
Wow.
Better say legend,
Right.
boy.
Who else?
Allegedly. That's what allegedly label.
Wow.
That's why
Yes.
not so shit. The only thing I kumbula Mabala ile jacket ngani le abakaya. Atiyanga ukuthi dili yakhe benjani ngoba into ayikhumbula ile jacket ngani le.
Yo.
That's Mabala.
But feel quickly, dog.
Let's see. Begalapa na.
Magalapa. I remember he came to perform in Spain at Mountain Choice. He came with the whole Mabala crew. Well, you know, like the crew, not like staff members, pretty much. Bebekwele, his managers, everyone. It was packed. Just Mabala niggas. Everyone doing that. So he was there and they were trying to push. But at this point, like, SDC is bigger than the entire label. SDC is huge now. He's a gone boy.
Yeah,
Say that one.
He's gone.
Isa Seko.
The fact that we don't know says a lot about the label, to be honest. Says a lot about the
literally
label.
don't know.
And that's another thing though. You don't need money to run a label successfully. You need a plan. Those niggas didn't have a plan. They just had the money. You know? It was like, so Khafama DJ adlala ingoma zentha.
The money was the only thing that kept the artists, basically.
Yeah. And I guess they had no integrity as a label, to be honest. And they had no respect in the public as a label. Because they just popped out of nowhere. You know? And they came out messy as well. You know? And then get ambitious because they're extra messy. It was just a petty war between two really shit labels with artists that wanted to leave. But they had Gigi Lemaine up in there.
Yes.
And she was releasing bullshit. Didn't she drop like a song about the Acha or some nonsense? Am I like, was it Ice Cream or Acha? Ice Cream.
Then I think she was still under Kulichana.
No, she was still under Kulichana.
She was under Kulichana.
Yeah.
Why is Kulichana running a label?
I get now here's McClare.
And
McClare, do boy.
Okay, that was nice. Make no mistake.
So that means he can run a label. The bars on the floor when it comes to labels, and they say everyone wants a label, dog. Everyone from any label, and it doesn't work. When I've been saying this, dog, you can't go sign with a nigga who's unsuccessful. Like when's that?
And also, I feel like it's always a bad idea as an artist when manager among artists. It never works. It really never works.
Especially with hip hop, so when's that? The only thing you can offer them is studio time and videos. That's it. I remember Pretty Ugly did an interview recently, about a month ago actually. I forgot the name of the show. It's a cool show, like the setup. Shout out to Sean, he's the host, cool guy. So he was talking about how he ended up being big. Well, he's not big, but he used to struggle. He was talking about how they dropped a song. I forgot the name of the crew was in. They dropped a song. They knew someone on TV who liked the song. They pushed the song. They found some people who had money, push, and it just wasn't working. Just wasn't working. Things changed for him when he met some guy who was who's been trying to sign him for over a year. Like, yo, dog, listen, boy, let me sign you. See. I can't give you a house. I can't give you a car. Look, I can't change your life financially like that. Sure. But trust me, boy. Listen, I've got a plan. Pretty Ugly ignores the DMs. Bahlangane emall.
Superstars.
Bahlangane emall. You know what I mean? Eastgate Mall, he said. Bahlangane emall. The dog, listen. I've been trying to get a hold of you. You know what I mean? Trust me with your career. Trust me. Put it in my hands. Trust me.
Go.
The only thing I can offer is studio time. And videos, producers. I can get you features, but I can't give you money. But trust me, So Pretty Ugly signed with Dude and took off. His career took off. Unfortunately, Dude had a family emergency that forced him to leave South Africa and go back home. So that's when Pretty Ugly, I again went from being almost that guy to being bubbling under again. You know what I mean? So sometimes you need a manager with a plan. You need a label that has an idea with Senzan Lime. Because Lime's is one of those, okay, I'm signed, and then they start flossing. It's like, I have more money than all y'all. Then them bitches is broke again. And I was like, SNSwLA in my face. Because it's crazy.
You know
what I mean? They become the newspaper boys of the industry. You know what I mean? All the ambitious niggas on your paper.
You made them up bookings, they changed it.
It's a Gmail shit.
Gmail.
Thembisa Mfukeng at Gmail. Bookings. It's rough now. And then people get signed to Amachita that have no experience. Now where you can't read a contract for shit. Shy. Bah. You're on Twitter 5 months later. Usanila contract, boy. Usanila contract. What he will write? Hey, we will write for 8,000 a month. So that's what you're getting, bruv. You know what I mean? You signed a slave deal. As a call center. You agree to that type shit. You agree to that type of shit. You know what I mean? That's why when Umakadzi, I think was it Makadzi who had problems with the manager, was chowing a guab. It was one of the Limpopo cats. Makadzi. Yeah, I think that raised a discussion like, okay, but if you agree to, you know what I mean? Like, what do you do as an artist? Do you fight this thing, or do you then stay true to the contract? Because of me, like it.
Exactly. Because now, yes, you're gonna fight, but then this is what you signed up to. Exactly. You signed a contract. And I think that's that. Guys, artists just don't want any help. You can't literally do everything all by yourself.
That's true.
You can't literally do. You can't, guys. Just stick to what you know. I'm not saying don't be that person who doesn't want to be involved. Be involved, but then also ask for help. Get help. Make sure where you get yourself into.
I think it's important to know your limits. Like, know your strong points. Because now social media
exactly.
Every business decision made, and
it doesn't always work.
Let people handle the business side of it. Just be an artist, dog. Just be an artist. But also,
Yes.
Keep abreast with what's happening.
Exactly.
Before you go broke. Look at Rihanna. She went broke. You know what I mean? Rihanna went bankrupt because she thought her accountant was handling everything the right way. That motherfucker wasn't doing shit.
I'm accountant.
Exactly.
Sithola sokoloda SARS manje.
Hey, dude.
But I siyakubhadalela tax yakho rest.
And then
Na imali yakho every month.
They don't play those
salary.
guys.
Is there someone named Zanzu ever had a problem with SARS?
Yakho SARS. Awusekho na kwilabel. Mala isekho yakho SARS. Indoda yasikweleta now 16 million.
And crazily,
Uba now once had a problem with SARS.
Bonang.
Yeah.
Queen B.
But she handled it like a queen.
Yeah. Kakamula SARS.
She handled it gracefully. Nine million, sharp girl.
No, how much is Bonang worth right now? How much do you think Bonang has?
yo guys.
Check a lot.
Do we even have that? Yeah, nah.
You can check.
I think she's at least worth like 20 mil.
20.
That's too small.
You reckon?
20.
What?
We're talking about Queen B, bro. That's too small.
Because she has wine as well, right? She has the wine and the champagne.
Yeah.
20 is nothing.
She has champagne. Oh, what?
Really?
BNG's in cans now.
Yeah.
Gosh damn it.
Wow.
One day Malin, man, because hey, now we're trouble now. We can't offer these girls Hunters Drive, must buy them BNG. Guys, I mean, Bonang must relax. Just relax. Man.
Plus, she's like, I think she's still a brand ambassador for Woolworths, and you know how big Woolworths is. You know, so yo guys, double here and there. So
she was doing there was some makeup shit, right? She was an ambassador of.
exactly.
Was it Revlon or some shit like that?
Yeah.
And then of course her regular gigs.
Samsung.
Like I personally don't want to watch an award show that's not hosted by Bonang.
Queen B.
I wanna kill that
She
shit.
kills it.
If it's not Bonang or Trevor Noah, I'm
kills
fooling.
The queen of red
Easy.
carpet.
And easy. Was it Mugni Nama Summers where they had fucking Somizi, La
That was so bad.
Yo! Dog!
Was it Dinero?
No dinero.
Yeah.
It
Like,
was really bad.
Yeah.
our industry needs to accept this. Just because you're gay doesn't mean you're fucking funny. Jesus. He is not funny. He's just up there. Woo!
Making noise.
Jesus fucking hell. Dude. Come on, dog.
We love you so easy.
You're a great dancer.
We love
Great
you.
dancer.
Yeah.
Awesome actor. Awesome actor. Remember when you were straight, you had a kid? Awesome actor.
Wow.
Awesome actor. Ufana nomuhale.
The greatest of all time.
Muhale baba. Muhale. We need a series. Netflix
Greatest
series.
of all time.
Netflix series.
I read some headline that he's saying he's straight.
He's been straight, dog. That nigga straight.
Was that true?
Straight.
He heist, baba. Allegedly.
I saw it
Straight, go.
coming.
Nah, dog. Come on.
No.
Come
I
on,
saw
man.
it coming.
Not
on.
straight.
Come on. There was just something off about the entire thing from the jump.
Yes.
Exactly.
But straight.
Exactly.
And then now, Sega, you know, he's showing his true colors.
Saying she's some more.
You know what I mean?
No, not straight.
I don't know if
Bye.
maybe he went through a phase. You know what I mean? And I don't know.
But a face that could literally even get you married.
And millions and shit.
Yeah, I see
I
the
don't
marriage
know.
village. Millions.
The millions,
Yo,
dog.
dude.
The millions. When they need Thomas of
Pretty
shot,
hectic
dog.
face.
I told you, dog. That face. I knew that face. I knew it. From that now, like,
Wrong here.
Something is
this nigga lying.
Yo.
This nigga lying.
Proposal Europe.
This nigga lying.
Imagine.
Dog.
Dude.
I don't know if
I
Somizi knew it was a scam from the jump. Nah.
Didn't.
And it was just one of those, because at the time they got married, everyone had their eyes on Somizi. He was everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
He was doing the most outlandish shit, you know, to keep people's attention, because that's, we can call it what it is. Excellent dancer, terrible music critic, supreme attention whore. everyone had his attention.
Attention what?
He's an attention whore. Somizi is definitely okay. You know what I mean? and so everyone had their eyes on Somizi. Boom, you get married to this nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You have your whole thing is on TV. You know what I mean? A part of me says he knew, and this is just one of those. Somizi shada so that we can get a TV show, we can get you money, and then you guys split afterwards. You know what I mean? When listening to stories from people in Hollywood, we've seen this before. This is nothing new. But of course, success South Africa. What's new here is like Dala
Exactly.
Dala. You know what I mean?
Some gag.
Yeah, their new is like recycled goods. You know what I mean? So what Somizi and Mahali did, it wouldn't surprise me. Because a lot of people in SA are hungry for attention. You know what I mean? As into that happens here, you can't even verify. Like the lady, Khosiami Sithole, I think it was, who's Babantwana by 10.
Oh.
Yes.
Kana mabizana.
The
couplets.
Yo. Man, I was going for 10 plates by 3 minutes. Yo, save me.
I don't know, man.
Nah, Department of Lendoza. They said they can't find it. The government says they can't find any record of
as well. That's what I read.
They can't find her.
They can't find any record of a woman giving birth to 10 kids.
Yeah.
Because they said Uzale Pretoria Hospital.
Yes.
There's no record of it.
Yeah, but it was confirmed.
That it's true.
Yeah.
When?
Like the day after.
What?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
By who? Them?
It was confirmed, dog.
By who?
No, for real. What's that news source? IOL or something.
IOL.
Yeah, it was confirmed. They even interviewed the guy.
I know they interviewed the guy because
We want to see the baby.
I think which
Why you?
The just the
No, we
picture
gotta
of
see
the
though.
10 babies.
When I was after 3 months,
Exactly.
at the same time.
No. What if she lying?
Then wait 3 months, nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, I wanna know.
That's
now.
how we do. That's how we do it.
Why
We
did
don't want to
she
see
tell
their
us now?
faces. We just want to see ukuthi ba- now.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
For
9, 10.
real.
We need new means, Tapelo.
Just to confirm, Galogi was trending, so we want to
Yeah,
know.
you can't bring us in and then decide. Now I'm gonna keep it private.
Yeah, understand.
No sir.
No,
No
we
sir.
want to know.
Even that KFC couple, Bapelelep. I wanna know.
They got married and it's like they had an actual wedding.
And then
Then they went to honeymoon, they came back, but pay life here.
Thank you.
Mfuni TV series.
Why?
TV series. If I can get a Bungan Fasi fucking reality show 7 years after his last relevant song, I think I can get a KFC couple reality TV show.
No.
Nah, Mara is grand.
I see grand.
Nah, ni grand kanjani mbukeli moja love.
Yeah, Mara
Good.
see grand.
You're good.
What? Y'all don't wanna know what happened to him?
Nah,
For real?
it's sharp.
What?
Healthy.
This shocks me so much. My mind can't make sense of the
Yeah,
fact
no.
that you guys don't want to know.
See sharp.
Okay, whose life do you want to know about, Lime Zines?
Definitely sees.
C's, right?
Go.
Definitely sees.
Yeah.
She's what you're more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to know. I want to see his hand. Whose cheeks?
And he's never gonna do a reality TV show.
Never.
Ever.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Never.
I use my interview.
He doesn't even go to interviews, dude.
Oh, but he did.
McGeo. And then he did Lentuzana also. These other guys, I think it's the Sovereign. Yeah, the Sovereign podcast. Yeah. You pay my interview because okay, Nalega Ane the key, obviously, because
they're
friends.
buddies,
Yeah.
Maranjena
We
J.
SAPC3. You pay my interview also on the
On
net.
the net.
Yeah, I want to about. I can't think of anyone else whose life I want to know about. Like, I can't think of anyone else.
Hey,
Maybe Chup Chup.
nah.
I want to know how he sleeps at night. Other than that, I can't think of anyone. Maybe Jacob. Zuma. Mamalala.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a Jacob Zuma
Interesting.
reality TV show ASAP.
Bro,
Get like Ligi, so.
Yeah,
Jacob
the,
Zuma.
the greatest president we've ever had,
Indot.
who was shit too.
Namakanda,
Zoom Shalom.
Umshinoa.
Speaking of our country and how shit it is, we're shit, but we're not Nigeria shit. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, Nigeria is a fucking mess, man. Nigeria is so crazy that the police kill people protesting against police brutality. Like y'all doing some stop killing us, and they're like, I beg to differ. You know what I mean?
Fucked up, man.
It's so crazy. It is so wild to me, dog. Like the situation there is crazy. Like in Nigeria as a country, kona abalwela like ungathola ukuthi eGauteng people are fighting for one thing. Free State, there's another war going on there. Something totally different. At Durban, there's another one there. Unrelated to the other two. You know what I mean? Like all over the country. And then there's the one that separates the country. Abagu North and the South, they are fighting too. So nyalwa nonke nina bese mele join nonke as a collective. You know what I mean? It is the craziest thing.
Segregation.
And as in you're like, okay, cool. I get why you guys are fighting. Because there was supposed to be a protest in Gate 12, where so what's happening is like they're kidnapping school children in Nigeria. You know, kidnapping people, killing them, all of that shit. To a point where the government is saying, if in Funuba safe, build your schools near the military base. Then, if you guys want to be safe. Since safety is so important to you, you know, you get kidnapped one time and you panic. You know what I mean?
Wow.
You know, that's the government stance on the matter. Like, dog, we can't help you in Soweto. But if you build it here, maybe we can help. You know what I mean? Sure. That's how bad it is there.
Yeah, I know.
You know? And you have other people fighting for other shit. Like they still have the Christian-Muslim war going on there. You know what I mean? Which again, did religion or like your mainstream religion, did mainstream religion help Africa? Or did it just make shit worse?
No, it made things worse because now, you know, we're so angry at each other. You know, it just made things worse. Because, like, now, if there wasn't any religion, a lot of wars wouldn't really be there. But then now, religion created so many wars. Immediately, when you just find someone in Nigeria saying, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, you already know
someone's going to die.
Someone's gonna
die.
You know, so your religion really...
And the crazy thing is, it's the extremists that make it worse, you know? Because you have people with religious differences, like you're Muslim, I don't like Allah, I think Muhammad was overrated, Muhammad is the Michelle Knowles of prophets here from, you know what I mean, like well, Jesus, you know, what made him famous? He got nailed to a cross. Ooh, you know what I mean? So there'll always be those differences, and then, you know, it's like, okay, whatever, fuck you. And then there are those guys that are like, oh, you like Jesus, I bet I'm gonna strap a bomb. You know what I mean? It gets crazy now. You have extremists. Both ends are going crazy. You look at like what's happening in Palestine now. Palestine, Israel. Like what the hell is going on there?
It's like literally. It's like a planet on its own. It's a planet in a planet. It's like, yo, guys.
It's what the apocalypse looks like in American movies. You know what I mean? When they're like, the world is coming to an end. That's exactly what's happening in the Middle East now. You know? And everyone pretends it's normal. Like, they're killing each other again. You know what I mean? I think that's the attitude with minorities globally. Like, oh well, the minorities killed each other again. So, you know? And you can even go even deeper than that. Like whenever there's a group of minorities, people seem to care less. Like the news, the public in general. Like, to a point where it's normal for minorities to get mistreated. You can go ever. Like white area with blacks. Blacks get mistreated, that's the norm. White area with Puerto Ricans, that's the norm. You know? Areas with females get mistreated, it's the norm. Like just recently we had that video, some manhandling a woman in the police station. Apparently they were there to report a robbery. All over the place. You know, poor Malay guys can't take pictures. Like, You know, because they're taking videos like, why are you manhandling this woman? You know, and it's nothing new, because the idea of police brutality, because of how American stories and America as a whole dominates our media.
Yeah.
We tend to forget that we have the exact same problem.
Exactly.
George Floyd is not exclusive to America. That situation is not exclusive to them.
It's not.
We live in a country where around 500 people every year are shot to death by police. That's a lot of people, considering we're a small country.
Yeah.
And that's just people who get killed. We still have the women who get raped, the people who get beaten to death.
Kids.
Uramncane, he died, Ashawe police beat him to death. And you know what happens afterwards? They dock the policeman's pay for 2 months, and it was back. Like, you killed someone. Why are you still employed? Firstly, why were you employed? Because at the time this happened, Umjita was charged with attempted murder. He was charged with murder.
Still get employed.
There's the other guy.
Insane.
There's the other guy, Oye Poise. Apparently he was called the dancing cop. Because again, our society entertains stupid things. You have a guy, Opeti Spamo, Nochwala, dancing in front of the camera, waving his gun about. And it's normal. That's not normal behavior.
It's funny.
Our idea of normal is not okay anymore. You know? Same guy shoots a woman. He shoots a woman.
And that's
Gets off scot-free. At the time, at the time where he's dealing with this charge, he's dealing with another charge of shoplifting. 3 years prior to that, he was linked to the murder of a child. Why are these people still in our police force?
Lento kudala yaqala mfana. Ngoba siyakhumbula besikhunduna kanjani ibehavior khona le khata lebhono le Stroopy.
Yeah.
Yakhumbula ibehavior le yamjita as a police. Ongeke uyibhalansa ngokuno Stroopy phambi kwakho.
And apparently bakancanywa lezi spinika.
Yeah. Yabona mo spinikari, yabona lezo bokabantu bakhe ke la. Ayikho iphoyisa lishanje ngalile. Abona noma uza akubaleka ukuthi ngizoboshwa, ngibalela ukuthi ngizoshawa kulo yamuntu. Lo behavior dala sayikhunduna abantu bebamncanya for riding slave, dayile Stroopy namasimba khohla wawaye. Le inswembu le ya. Ngeke ubuye. Because ayikho into different lento abayenzayo laba manje. Kunalento Stroopy bekayenza.
And the thing is now we have a body that is supposed to make sure that these things don't happen. But now there's a loophole with the IPID.
Exactly.
Because the IPID, they can investigate an incident.
Yeah.
You know? Mhlambe ushaya umuntu, whatever you did. Bamshaya wafa, or you know, he was injured, whatever. They investigate. They make recommendation with umuntu akaxoshwa esipanini angaphinde. But now the loophole is ISABS can conduct their own investigation that now supersedes this one. You know? So they can come back and say, yeah, Sanizwa Ntene, I am Maratina Sibunu Mtwanga Naqala. You know, and that's it. That's the final word on it. You know? So now we have cops protecting cops. You know? Because it's the one thing to have cops investigating cops. As long as the cops have integrity and they're able to say, I know Mtoburo, we need to relieve you of your duties.
Yeah.
Now we have cops saying, Brazo, Asibole Ndo Show.
Yeah, ilento abayishoyo ukuthi i different indlela abayindlela ngama case. Icase yami ngibulala umuntu. Ngeke bayihandle the same way yomuntu abulala iphoyisa manje. Ngibulala iphoyisa uzobona. Yagwetshwa kusasa ngephele neviki. Utholakala or uyabulawa yibo.
Exactly.
And I don't think we can change that mentality. Ever since Ubegicela shoot to kill.
Yeah, no.
That's been our life.
Yeah.
I mean even before that, you know what I mean? But I think now, ever since he said it, and the fact that he said it publicly,
Exactly.
people are now paying attention like, gosh damn it, this is a madhouse.
Exactly.
This is literally a madhouse, you know? And I fear, again, it's going to happen come election time. We're going to see a lot of violence come election time. Because the ANC is losing votes. They're imploding.
It is.
And the people like Ohem and Mashaba are now trying to pick up on the scraps. Like, okay, you're losing voters here. Saying, because this past week he's been busy with like grassroots level. Yeah, he's been house to house. They're going house to house, you know. But for get who's introduced to a band, which is, I think, it's solid politics. Not like doing the EFF thinking you can win an election on Twitter. That's not real life, G. That's not real life.
Social media.
That's not it. It's social media. Wake the fuck up, you know. And I, for one, don't want a president who can't make the distinction between real life and social media. He has his head so far up his own ass that he really can't make this distinction. And Namanje is still going on about the borderless Africa. We can't have that, Julius. We cannot have that. We don't have the resources for it. You know what I mean? And it again speaks to how poor our politics are, our politicians are, and the parties we have here. We've had how many Xhosa presidents? Like we had Mandela, we had Thabo. What else did we have? Just them two.
Yeah.
We have them two. Influential person, that guy. But we've had those people, right? Yeah. But we're sitting right now with an issue where the Eastern Cape is falling behind in almost everything.
Yeah, and it is.
No schools.
Yeah.
No clinics.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
I was there about a month
Toilets.
ago. Hey, man, it's rough, man.
Then the only thing they do change igama bafuna ukuchange igama bachange igama lendawo into abafocus kuzo ukuchange amagama etrati uthi fan roy what change le gama into focus kuyo lezo siza manje.
As if that's going to change.
Muki job exhibit dala bashintsha amagama sisathi pre namanje sawa. No one cares. No one cares. Uchinja igama lestrati. Means nothing.
President.
It means nothing, dog.
No, Shem, the province is really it's on a huge setback.
Like, you know,
it's messed up.
And you know, with white people, right? When they were in power and they were empowering other white people, you know, I wouldn't be mad if a Xhosa president comes into power and he shows us his Xhosa bias, and, you know, uplifts.
Sharp.
Then at least I'd be okay with the fact that at least kona la imali yakho. You know, right now. We don't know where the money is going. It's going. But we're still happy. We have no idea. And who the fuck is this new Minister of Health? The interim lady.
I think all them kids are making special leave, love.
Dog.
Hey.
And it's as when Spanish, moments oversighting. If you sign off on something and you admit to it, and you found out that I signed off, I have no idea what this thing entails. I just signed it off because it landed on my desk and I was like, so when you get fired as an ordinary employee.
Yeah.
You get fired.
Straight
Peeling out. But Tina, that happens, okay, especially you'll be back again.
Yeah.
Probably in a different portfolio because that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, musical chairs with all of these things.
Yeah.
You know, you education one day, sports the next, arts and culture, jiggy. Minister of Finance, zero finance
degree. And you know
degree.
nothing about these things.
Yeah,
exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know nothing.
You don't know anything. But gay, you're gay. Because gay. Welcome to South Africa.
That's why it's not linking is Nazo, Mamaluk Shini.
Oh, speaking
My
of.
goodness.
That's why. Because I never says come at the
It's bad.
But that be bad.
That's
what tell the guests. Thembisa. Believer.
It's our call on what was in the location,
Free housing.
Education, free housing.
Water.
My part.
And this is what we got now.
ANC, man.
Begamaya, that's not easy.
Men are ANC. Sashashai. Mr. Liscon Pants. Kshinji izinto.
Yes.
Kshinji izinto.
And a leaky kasi elingena protest so it's yonke indawo lamba khona kuvalile. Akuhambeki nje straight. Pimville.
Pimville is worse.
White
guys.
City.
I think Dube had a problem as well.
Dube.
Yo.
Ngeke kuhambe straight.
Sure.
There was a week where my taxi bewangafika eBara, waphelele mayibuye egarage. So
Yo.
uthatha la idlenge eBara.
Yeah.
Wafike makuye garage just before you change kushiya la. Uzobona ukuthi ukhuluma kanjani because kuvaliwa sikwazi ukuya le.
Yo.
Literally.
No, mama bangena ngale ngeOrlando for God. Oh no, actually they can't.
It's my roots, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
It's already a fight. They're not supposed to go through that route.
Yeah.
Saying ngishiya lapha endlini indaba nje yeload shedding yogesi. Beyakusafara abantu ababhaya kanjani.
Yeah. You and me suffer.
And no one is fixing the problem. No one is fixing the problem. Like they had an interview, a newsroom yesterday about this topic, you know? Because the question is, you know where the problem is, you know? And you know who's in charge of this thing. Why are we not seeing more people being fired at manager level?
Yeah.
You know? Because you're in charge, we're now in charge of Power Station, we're now in charge of this. Something happens, la Pagwako. We can't fix it because of your mistake.
Yeah.
Why Why do you still have a job?
Why?
It's getting to a point where I'm a SOE. Nah, just a money laundering scheme.
Okay.
You know? Which is what I said. The government makes sure that there is trouble so that they can fund programs and then just steal money from those programs.
Always combatula malone
Every year, dog.
Every financial year.
SABC kunini. Valanda umasimba. No one watches Generations. No one watches that shit. No Zalo, we ain't watching that. You know?
Yeah, and
You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on here?
Our shows, guys. Our shows, like.
Scheme Sam, apparently Scheme Sam is popping.
Content.
I also heard.
Zabui.
I don't, yes.
That's all I know.
I don't watch it.
I also don't watch TV.
You'll be lying. You're the liars.
For real.
Then Ulik theme song Mubamo just now.
No.
Suddenly you don't watch TV.
It's the very thing so
I have no idea.
You see?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
It's still pulling in the numbers though.
Yeah, they're pulling in the numbers.
Pulling in the numbers.
But the channel's broke, so.
But yeah.
Channel's broke. And they're saying that, nah, bro, but say my Pepe, no, we didn't get paid. Dog, come on. You can't go work with an NGO and expect to get paid. The SABC, NGO. What are you doing?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I had a friend who worked behind the scenes. The Mubango. Yeah, she was just like, yeah, no. The reason why Cindy left also was because of the money.
Oh, Cindy Clan.
No, and she's killing it right now with the river, guys.
She was just like, I've been here and I feel like so I'm afford Amanda, so
Ouch.
Oh, that is so crazy. It's crazy that she became Imubang. She became
She literally became it.
Yeah.
Because Imubang Mugutupsi.
Yeah.
Dupsi was that person.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately, because of GBV, which I mean that was a long time ago.
It was.
It tells you how long we've had this problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like after that happened, she became the star of the show by default. Shout out to her. No, not Glenn Lewis, Magalapa. It's
Glenn Lewis.
Lebumatosa.
Glenn Lewis was.
Even Leo Matosa.
Abantwana sibathola ngemadayisi
I didn't know.
Yeah,
dala sema boy.
Before Azwindini was the king, was umuntu osemnyango. Yazi ubani beka king at that time.
No.
The same guy wenza lespan bekasenza yena ubangani.
What? So Bangani was the king at that time.
And
His
Azwindini
right
was
hand
that
man
guy.
is that Ubangan?
Flipping words
At that
switched.
time. So angazi manje kwenzakalani, but yeah.
Wow.
Sayigcina
You guys have been watching Imubango.
Because it was late.
It was late.
It was late.
Back in the day.
How do dubs are busy
Was
lapha?
late.
Ngesweb. Fucking people up.
Kabonina became a
Yes, Kabonina.
and Kanye.
Kanye.
at some point.
Yes,
I think Kanye did a good job.
she did.
She did a good job.
Yeah, she did. Oh,
What is she doing lately?
She has a show. What's this? BET, a reality show.
Oh.
Is that still happening?
Yeah, last time I checked, it was happening.
What do they call the show?
Kanye Reloaded.
Yes.
It's actually really good.
I really would have gone with the lighter side of Kanye.
It's actually really good.
It was right there. It was right there.
The lighter side of
The
Kanye.
lighter side of Kanye is right there. They missed it. They totally missed it. Let me name your shows. They totally missed it.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. Speaking of shows, there was a show yesterday. Hip-hop show.
Last night, yes.
Last night.
Yeah, ngikhumbule ngo-12 emini sengibasoba. Fuck, on the show.
Yes.
Fonele Ntombela mfethu khambani sibali. Yeah, mina ngithole lift ngiyavaya kuthiwa hayi singihlanganise ngizokubona. Sharp. And kumele ngiyela ngikhohle total.
What was it? What is it about the show?
Yes, Masterclass Soweto Uprising, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. It was beautiful. Yo. Yeah, no. It was lit. It
I wonder
was
what
packed.
inspired
It
the
looked
name.
really good,
It
guys.
was packed. It was packed. I was from I had a young kid, so I was like, let me go watch my friends.
Oh, you were singing yesterday as well.
Yeah.
Zampam-pam, zampam-pam.
I was performing. So yeah, I think I want to because most of the people that were performing there are my friends.
Nepotism.
Right?
But yeah, it was beautiful, man. My top 4.
Oh, all right.
In no
We're doing top 4s now. Let's go. Number 4.
No. I'm not order.
In no particular order.
No particular order.
He's a
guys.
nepotism. He's a nepotism.
Coward.
Would you just let her work, damn it?
Guys,
Okay,
Top 4.
for me,
Not even 5, 4.
4.
yeah,
damn.
4. For me, the dopest performances was in no particular order. It was skills he killed. For me, he killed. And who's this Ukiwani? He had a band, a live band. Yeah, it was great. And dancers, and then Infectist closed the show.
Of course.
My goodness. Yeah, Infectist and Ntombela.
I bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
And
That makes
Rashid
sense.
promised the crowd that back to the city Maibuya, there's a slot for Ntombela on the show.
Wow.
So he
That's
must
great.
keep his word.
I hope he's
Rashid.
Yes.
Wow.
He must make sure. And Ntombela was performing this Hip-Hop Sundays for the second time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Yeah, those are my top 4.
I hope Rashid keeps his word.
Yo,
He's
literally.
better.
Please, back to the city. Ntombela, the goat. Put him on stage. I bet. Cool.
7 p.m. prime time.
7 p.m. prime time. We ain't playing with you.
Yeah.
We ain't playing with you. We're gonna drop a diss track right now. And not only will you not respond, you can't because friend, you know.
How it is. You're a piece of shit, man.
No, I'll write the diss track. I'll write the response to our diss track. I'll ghostwrite it for you. Don't worry.
Wow.
Loux Artiste is a fat nigga with freckles. Don't worry, I got you.
Wow.
Got you.
Yeah, no.
Speaking of talent.
Hey.
Shoe.
Hello, honey.
Shoe.
That time.
Mtozis, you're really gifted.
What?
You're a talented man.
No.
That's cute.
Hayden Kula in the building.
Oh. Hello, honey.
Let's go.
Hey.
How you doing?
I'm good, guys. I'm good. I'm popping. I'm good.
Welcome back to the shit show.
Guys, I'm
Back. Official. Now, last time we can crash it.
Like,
It's not expecting.
I wouldn't call it that, but
Yeah. We know the skeletons in your closet. Hey, man. The music. Tell us about the music.
yo, Guys, the music. One thing that literally keeps me going. Literally all the time. And I've been fortunate enough to literally work with so many great, incredible individuals. You know?
Like who?
Yo, Froz,
Yep.
Speaker,
Okay.
Dombela,
Definitely.
Ignition.
Of course.
Ignition, guys.
my God.
Ignition. We just dropped something new.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, like, it's been really, really, really amazing. And I'm, like, super grateful to work with all of these people, you know.
When are you dropping?
When am I dropping?
Thembisa Artiste. I was calling you.
I am working on something, guys. I'm working on something.
Next year.
No.
But
Once an artist says, I'm working on something.
No.
Khona bhalela nokuqala namhlanje kuseni.
I think people have been patient enough, so I have to drop something definitely, you know. So I am cooking up something.
And what's the vibe like? Are you hitting us with that Frank Ocean?
No, guys, I can no. I think me not having to like do my own music for a while literally just got me thinking on something new. It just pushed me to another like different space, you know.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be it's gonna be Hayden, but then it's obviously gonna be a more experienced Hayden turning 21.
This nigga okay.
So yeah, I think me not being able to like drop my own music literally just made me experience a lot of things. So I'm excited about dropping like new stuff. Like I'm really excited, you know. And yeah, like I said, I've been fortunate enough to work with all of these artists who have literally taught me so much. You know, it's amazing when you just get into a room with people and when you get out, you've absorbed so much. You're like, damn, I literally have to use this no matter what.
No, you have to.
So it's amazing. It's really amazing. Each and every one of them literally just ignited something in me, you know.
So you're gonna give us something very experimental.
Yes, super experimental, guys. Super experimental. You know.
Like how crazy are we talking here?
He said something last time. You asked me if I had any Kwaito beats.
Guys.
Oh!
Listen here. So
Hey, good.
like I said, when I haven't really been doing a lot of music, I've been listening to a lot of music too. You know. So I've always loved Ibum Shaka, like a lot. Like I've always loved it so much, and I've always loved Kwaito. Even though I wasn't born at that era, but I was very much aware of like that genre, and obviously I'm a music head, so I have to listen to it. So I really like to jump on something like that, guys, you know. And besides, I'm Sowetan, guys. Like
I'm glad you said
listen me.
Shaka.
Dude, I've loved that like group for like the longest time, you know. And me not being able to like do my own music, I've listened to them and I'm like, damn, I'm so inspired right now and I want to do this so flippin' bad. So yeah, y'all are not ready.
Speaking of Equate, I have a question for you. Between Ibum Shaka and Ebongo Muffin, which one of them had the worst token rasta?
Fuck.
Honestly, it's bullshit.
You gotta answer that.
I'm sorry to say it, guys. I'm sorry, but it's Boom Shaka. Like,
Yeah, hi. Blow.
it's Boom Shaka. No shade. It's Boom Shaka.
All shade.
No, you guys. So like, yeah, guys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
That's gonna be great. I can't wait to hear you.
Literally.
Quite a beat.
Yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
It's gonna be, guys, like, I love experimenting, you know, and I think that's one special thing about a musician. Not being able to be blocked, you know, just being able to, like, do whatever that you literally need to do, you know.
Mara, yes. From jaded to quiet.
It's gonna be crazy, dog.
Dude, let me tell you. I always say that, like, life is a series of transitioning.
Yeah.
And as humanity, we transition.
Speak on it.
You know? Like, you know? I always say that we are, like, a piece of the universe, you know? This little thing literally transitions all the time. It doesn't stay in one place. Even a tree literally changes.
You're officially my favorite chakra, honey.
So yeah, transitioning all the time, guys. I might even do a rock song. You never know. I might switch from Guardo to rock. You never know.
It's in the crystals.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
So you're turning 21.
Yeah.
Today.
Mncane.
Guys, I'm a kid.
Not
I'm
to-
a baby.
I'm saying today because the show drops.
Mncane. So
Oh, when Wednesday,
Friday.
which is the
This Friday, 18th.
I'm saying today because the show drops on
on the
Friday.
You know his birthday?
Dog.
SK. So, you're turning 21.
Yeah.
Pause that! Questionable. You're turning 21. So,
so
Oh. Dawa.
just
you're amazing.
Thank you.
I've heard you sing
Thank you.
once or twice, and you're good. Like when did you realize, Wuti? Actually, I think I can sing.
I think definitely when I was 13, because I had entered a school competition.
Yes.
I was like, let me just try this out. You know, maybe it might work out.
Yeah.
And I did win, and I was like, okay, I'm literally doing this. Yeah.
So from then you just decided.
Yeah, I just decided to go to I'm gonna sing. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really sure where it's gonna take me. I don't know where this whole thing is gonna get me, but I'm just gonna keep doing it, just for the love of it.
Okay. So from the top of your head, give me 3 artists that you would kill to work with.
I would kill to work with Erykah Badu. I would kill to. I so wish if she lives for like the longest time, I would love to work with Anita Baker. So much. And I would love to work with Simpiwe Dana.
Lua won't call out there too.
So, show it Pelile.
What? No, you no.
This nigga said Simpiwe Dana.
She's the mother, guys.
D ready, Uvala le show, D
Okay.
Actually, Theo, when the 3 artists you'd like to work with.
Shoo. Yo. Okay. Number 1. I've been wanting to work with this guy for the longest time. And something so it.
the goat.
Yeah, I wanna work with
Shema
Usamgel.
Kimra Menalasa.
I wanna work with Usamgel. I'd love to work with Usamgelo.
Something so.
I'd actually love to have a song. Nobuhle Bendalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting. Very, very interesting. And I can't think of someone else.
As long as it's not like that. Take a selfie with me.
Okay, Sha. Yeah.
Yo.
Kumlela Lama Specs. What?
Ain't nobody safe.
Yeah, I think
So just
those
2.
from the top of my head. I can't
Nah.
So
think.
Lou doesn't even make 3.
I have worked with him, Jenna.
Yes, we've worked together.
There's a song that we have together.
Zampapa Dumbai, Zampapa.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't count, actually. But there's another one.
Oh, I have a third person. Shh. Ignition. I wanna.
I worked with him.
I wanna.
So, ignition, so,
I wanna work
What?
with you.
so, fine, whatever. He dropped an EP, so.
Why you bitter?
No one wants to work with Rhymestein. Why did no one say don't work with Rhymestein?
Work with him.
Why not?
Wow. Yes,
Is it because he
that
sucks?
is-
Because he... What? Are you guys saying Rhymestein sucks?
I have a 4th one.
Who?
Mtizo.
I bet.
Yeah.
Yo.
Bet.
Yeah.
Now you're just naming your friends.
No.
Now you're naming your friends.
Wow, really?
You're naming your friends and your employer. That entire list is invalid. Plus, this show is not about you. Hi, Hayden. I'm just glad no one said Yvonne Chaka Chaka. Cause Yvonne Chaka Chaka.
Yo,
Yvonne
yeah,
Chaka.
I spoke to him. There's a song that I received. And ni receive ngobuso bakhe. There was his face.
Phuphu Mthizo.
Yeah, singasho kanjalo.
Phuphu Mthizo. Ntwana yami boy. Hayi boy, I'm a party boy.
So I texted him in the morning. I was like, yo, bruh, I received the song and I saw you, but I forgot the song. And he was like, hey, bruh, try to remember it because even I want to work with you.
Yeah, Mthizo wana ndanga vele nje. Too tight.
Yeah.
Too tight.
No, just work with some Mthizo. Wait.
Yeah.
Uzoyenza ingoma now?
Sizoyenza la.
Kuphi?
La?
Nini thi?
Soon.
Nini? Uspeak ubhizi. Angazi uzenza.
Uzoyenza isikhathi 14.
No, speak ubhizi.
Sure.
Mela edit after that.
Special
Uzo-editha nini? Phela uspeaker yi-father, yi-boyfriend, uyasebenza uspeaker.
Sizobe sisebenza
Nini?
Next week.
Asi-interview yakho lena.
Sure.
Hayden, we apologize for what happened. Khona umunye namhlanje usike neroko walenza ijacket.
Really?
In today's stuck.
He actually. Wow.
Yours trash.
You had to catch strays. When can we expect this new project, Hayden?
Okay, I don't want to promise anything because already y'all have been throwing shade, saying that I'll just say this and that, whatever. But anytime this year, guys, literally, I'm dropping a lot of music this year.
A lot of music this year.
Features or alone?
No, I think it's I've been doing features for quite some time now, you know, and they've been great. I think it's time now I did release like stuff on my own. Yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Do you need bad bitches for a video?
No.
Because like us, I'm a bad bitch.
No.
We show our knees every week.
Without a doubt.
No.
Your ashy knees.
Oh! We got a hater in our midst.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh.
that's how we end the show. We love y'all. I'm lying, and y'all know. See y'all next week. I'm not my guest, I'm not co-host. Namhlanje because khona abapapaya ngithi namhlanje. My co-hostess with the mostest. Yes. Cut dress queen. Things. See yonke into. Theo. Songstress apparently. I don't know what's going on.
What ifs?
What ifs. She's still doing shows. You know what I mean? You're still doing shows, right? They can still see you live, right? Because nobody knew you got a live shit going on.
Me?
Yeah.
Before me, singing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Here and there.
Here and there. When's the next one?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Kaloku, it's COVID times. It's rough.
That's a call.
There's no shows.
Okay, Theo, this is not therapy. And our guest, my favorite blonde. Yes. So it was Frank Ocean. No. A future goat.
Yes.
Most year.
Amazing singer.
Yes.
Incredible jacket game. Oh, the drip. Fucking
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Hayden Kula dropping his music. We don't know when. We have no idea. We really don't know. He doesn't know either. But it's coming. And it's coming soon. And you're going to hear it here first. Yeah, I just snatched the exclusive. Just like that. You can't do anything because you guys don't have a podcast. And our resident Zulu.
I'm trying to see Goshum Days.
Yes! You really use a lot of words to say that. Ladies and gentlemen, we will see you next week. Cheerio.
Bye.